are as powerful as love, as love. Poison is yet powerful.
Good morning. No, it isn't. From somewhere you're watching, it might be. Good afternoon, otherwise. Welcome back to Paganello. I'm Stefan Rapazzo here with Giovanni Troppo Santucci. It's pretty cold here. Got our hoods up and blowing that warm air into the fingers. Staying alive. It is a interesting day one here at Paganello, but everything is working out. I'm hoping the weather is going to improve. And any which way, I'm having a wonderful time. Chopo, how about you? How's everything going?
Oh, it's going good. Beside the cold wind, not the cold weather, just the cold wind that is embracing us today. Looks like the warmth of the player is unscalped by this wind, and looks like this game is gonna be fun. I see a lot of familiar faces from the Rimini town. I see Semprini, Sbrighi, Marini also is playing, and our dear friend of the staff, Emma, that is here on the sideline. She's helping us sorting every problem of sort that we have. And yeah, Stefan, we are here for another good game of this loose mixed division of the 2023 Paganello edition.
Very excited about it, Chopo, as always. So, Werewolf, I think they come from Germany, and it must be Zam Zam.
Werwolf.
Werewolf.
You have to make that F being heard. Certainly will be interesting to see how this Rimini player played with this wind. They're certainly used to it.
Jacked it deep straight away, and they're not going to make that one work, but they will get the old punt and pin going. Hack and hope.
Yeah, hack and hope, like we see with so many other teams actually today.
I mean, after you've played a whole day in this wind, I mean, if there's a team that hasn't figured out that Huck and Hope is at least a semi-good option, well then they're just not paying attention.
Yeah, and also I think that this late game are getting the least of the wind of the day, so they may be luckier. And Semprini, look who scored.
Touchdown for the Zam Zammers, the locals, and they're on the board, and that's a hold. That's a dirty hold.
That's a dirty hold. Semprini, who I talked to earlier today, and he moved from Italy to study in Sweden, ecology and like environment safety. So he said it's pretty cool. He would love to have like more of a ground to work on in Italy, but he said that in Sweden it sounds cool and it is cool. In Italy it just sounds cool.
Okay, so he's got a little bit more to work with.
Yeah.
Well, 1-0 for Zam Zam.
You can see number 2 and 3 on the line from Zam Zam are brothers and sisters, Semprini Tommaso and Semprini Emma. Their father was a player, and they are the second generation of player here.
Love to see second gen players. Love to see all players, but for the good of the sport, second and third generation players are third generation players are now alive and kicking.
This is a very diverse game. A lot of ages, a lot of different generation and different style of play.
So Klimish from his sideline gets a gainer to a falling Moritz Klimish.
Oof.
The two with the same name, are they brothers? Is that a father and son duo out there themselves? And they throw a couple times, a foul called. It seems as though it will be accepted. It is. And thrown right in front of the line, Shaft,
Oof.
and then puts it over the shoulder, and it is Moritz Klimish who comes in with the goal.
What about that? First point for Werewolf, and it's already a lucky point. I wonder how many of this lucky point we saw today, like in the game before, the big missed catch by the defender.
Yeah. Yeah, we've seen a couple, that's for sure. So this, of course, is a loose mixed game. That means that they don't have to strictly follow the ABBA rotation of which gender is the majority, and they can have an off-balance majority as well. There's some points, if both sides agree, it can be 4 men and 1 woman, or vice versa, but it tends to be more that way.
More of a freestyle mix.
Yeah. And of course, the only reason for loose mixed is sometimes because you can increase the participation. There's often a few more men that are ready and willing to play. Sometimes, not always.
Yeah.
And of course, here they really accommodate Chubb 142 teams. Insanity.
Insanity. Rimini insanity.
Yeah.
Rimini insanity. Rimini insanity.
Rim insanity. When you walk up and down this beach and you see how far you got to go just to get from one end of the fields to the other, it's something you've never seen the likes of. Oh, and that one bats off the heads and picked off out of the sky. Semprini cites his sister, Emma Semprini, and now into the corner. Semprini does get the final goods there from Contini, the man who's always got his face covered with a full up to the eyeballs, what do you call those necky things?
We call them scaldacollo, heat neck heater.
Neck heater, scaldacollo. Well, Contini, one of the warmest necks in Italy.
Yes, for sure. Some people say he doesn't have a neck.
Just a whole bunch of those put together.
Yeah, just
He's got 40 snoods. That's the other word I've heard for them that I was thinking of. He just wears 40 snoods at a time.
yes,
No neck.
no neck.
Just a head and a nerve vein that goes down to the spine through 40 snoods. Okay. I promise I will stop talking about a snood if you like and subscribe right now. Deal? Okay, deal.
Done.
Hit the button.
Hit a button, comment, talk with us. Let's hear what you have to say. Ooh,
Oh, is it coming back? No, it's not.
unfortunate. It was a nice angle.
It's nice. I see some of the people on this team that were working behind the bar last night, volunteers at this tournament. They don't have many dedicated volunteers here. Everybody works, and all the players and all the teams of every Rimini team does a lot of work and helps out here. So I'd love to see that.
Oof.
Nice
Twisting.
catch there, spinning around.
Twisting catch. Lucky.
Yeah, and walk it in the end, Chopo.
Yeah, I think that Rimini players have like shifts that they know they have to work with. It's so nice to see them so much involved in the creative aspect from the beginning to the end of this tournament. It's amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing stuff.
Anyway, we have a match. 2-2.
2-2, best match of the day. Wow, there was one Universe Point game that you indeed mentioned that I didn't have the grace of calling.
Yes, didn't make us lose any expectation about this tournament. It was a nice Universe Point. Oh, we got a flick pull, sorry.
Big shot from Semprini, but it trails away out the sideline.
We can definitely see that the wind has slowed down.
Yeah.
The disc now almost goes straight. As soon as I said that, the wind picked up again.
A lot of work from the coffin corner, not much to throw to, and Contini makes sure of it. Contini flippers one over top, and it is bobbled to the ground. Moritz centers into Lazaridou. But it's all the way back now into the hands of the Riminese. The Zam Zam, and gone deep. Contini is the intended target.
No!
He did read it well. He sucked in and then backed out. Taller receiver in front, but couldn't handle it.
Yeah, the one-hand catch today is not the best tool in the bag of an ultimate player, I would say. I mean, look, nice bite. You realize that the disc is going down, but it gets so fast in the last meters that it's really a matter of grip,
Yeah,
strength, and luck.
Get two hands on that, I would say as well. Twist your body, a little bit of a harder landing, but get two hands on that, and well, maybe that's a goal.
Difference now is the team are playing with the wind, not just fighting off the wind.
Oh, and now some separation towards that end zone. Green, and they got ahead of themselves.
He was already thinking about the assist.
Big shot goes, chases on, and it's too far in front for, is that Stefano Chiani?
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah,
Chiani can't quite get there.
the hoodie man. That was a nice replay I saw. And here we are with a timeout.
Love the late bid there. That is super gratuitous. We'll take that
Yeah,
replay
exactly.
every time. Bravo, Stefano Chiani. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back after these messages. Back again. 2-2. It is actually quite a slow-paced game. I mean, 15 minutes, 4 goals. It's not deathly slow, but it's slow enough. This wind, it definitely is making offense untidy.
Yeah,
And it's quite a well-balanced game, though. I'm happy to see that.
yeah. I also think that it slowed the whole team's rhythm. The fact that this first game of the day have had probably such long points due to the wind, even stronger this morning. So I guess now teams are taking their times when they're setting off, when they're changing lines, when they're pulling, when they're calling fouls. So all adds up to a more timid intensity of game.
Yeah.
Nonetheless ferocious.
Oh, is that a Callahan? It is. Stefano Chiani had his big moment with the gratuitous bid for the goal just before that he missed, and made up for it with a layout Callahan bid, and they are on the board with that one. That's a nice go ahead and a nice replay that Stefano will be able to watch for the rest of time.
My goodness. Ooh. Ooh la la. Well, the pass wasn't that great, but yeah, it was. He had a tiny window to put his hand before the offensive player hand, and he just did it.
Here's another look from the sideline cam.
Full instinct. Look at that. Firm grip. Nice break.
Nice break for Zam Zam.
Continue with the pull.
Felix Chardlow getting his nutrients in. Taking a moment off the production desk as Martin Schoft sends a forwarding throw for Rieder. Schoft goes back to Klimisch and to the big man Schoft. He goes for the gainer, gets Rieder. And now back inside to Klimisch. Klimisch, high stall count, throws over everybody and gets away with it. Ties things up 3 apiece.
The game is always point by point. I mean, these two teams have different type of game. I mean, Werewolf are trying to put up a nice, clean, offensive game, while ZamZam are just fine with the huck and D, if that's the case. And yeah, let's see who's on top at the end of this 45 minutes game. Let's see what tactics pays off better.
Yeah, I'd like to see this one go down to the wire. I think there's some good potential for it to be a tight finish. Based on how it started, you never know. Anything can happen. Run can happen at any given moment in this sport. But for now, 3-3. Zam Zam with the advantage.
Another flick ball.
Scooped up and sent deep by Semprini and gobbled up. Hilbert says no, not today. Forwarding throw, nice bit on the shoulder, but Rieder does good to collect it. Then looks up line, nothing there. Throws to the dump space, and that's turfed, and Zam Zam quick to pick up. Francesco with the disc and puts it into Chiani, who's having a heck of a game right now, and he is stat padding.
Yeah, I don't know if it's stat padding, but surely it's taking the weight of the whole team on his shoulder when you talk about scoring points in the end zone.
Yeah, I don't think he's intentionally trying to pad his stats, but they're
it.
padding naturally by virtue of good play.
Sure. Steph, what do you think? Should we record like double doubles or stuff like that? Should the Ultimate community start recording performances?
Double doubles.
Like
oh yes.
Basket.
Yeah, I want to see stats all day, day. I want to know who's getting,
Who's getting things
double
done.
double's huge. Like double. That almost never happens.
Well, but how about
it can't.
how about a double in Frisbee? What would it be?
I'd say like 5 and 5.
5 and 5. It's a lot. 5 and 5, huh?
Yeah, but okay, like a hat trick, like 3 and 3 is still a lot.
Yeah, I thought about 3 and 3.
I mean, it's gonna be impressively a lot. A double is still impressive.
Yeah, 4-4. 4-4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is very impressive. Being part of 8 points is very impressive.
Whoa!
Oh. And Moritz with the layout bid there, but not quite on. So, and off the fingertips there.
Obviously, a triple double would be 4 blocks.
Yeah.
That would be huge.
Triple double. If you talk about double, it's 2 something.
Yeah, obviously, but we're borrowing. We're borrowing the term from basketball. So.
Yeah, I mean a double could be 2 stats instead of double digits.
A triple. Double, triple.
Yeah, triple, 3 times 3 stats.
Yeah.
That works. Or double, triple. Oh, and off the hands, bounce off the knee there. Lazaridou.
Well, let's see if Zam Zam changes tactics when they're playing upwind.
Down to the knees to pick that one up. Shovel pass back to Contini. He's jagged it deep. Nope. Not going to work. Semprini didn't stop running, but the field did stop existing.
Retrieving the disc from the big dunes of the Rimini beach now before starting again this point. Score is still 4-3 for Zam Zam. They got a chance to break it now, but they couldn't hold it. So now, ooh, there's a big clap right into the end zone. We heard it from here. Clap, clap.
Now there's a big chance for Zam Zam.
Yeah, this is definitely a chance to seize.
They've got a 1-player isolation and almost worked, but it goes down to ground and they squander the wonderful opportunity. They're really trying to take that huck away. They did for most of it. Now Contini's in front. And Contini gets it almost stripped from him. I thought he had great position.
One-hand catch for this big huck that was released very late, and I think it was necessary to wait a lot because the cutter started right beside the disc basically. But yeah, the backhand was perfect. Stayed flat, a right flat, one-handed grab, right in the out of the hand of Contini, right out of it.
Half time.
4-4. Zam Zam with a chance to keep the up point.
Low throw picked up by Bro. Now Contini. Semprini in the middle.
This is a point that you were talking before. This is 4-man, 1 girl.
And the 4 men did all the work for Zam Zam on this occasion. Bro gets the scoring goal into his hands and makes it 5 apiece.
Let's see the call, and it's 2 women, and 3 men. They play the hard line again with some big players there, Contini, Semprini, Marini. And I think the other one is, well, Emma Semprini, Anna Cortesi. Or, no, wait. We don't know. Could be Noemi, could be Rebecca. If you know it from home, let us know it in the chat.
So it is 5-4, correction, in favor of the Werewolves as they bounce it around. Klimisch back to Thomas Klimisch, Claudia Thomas, and Moritz Klimisch on the field for this team. So I believe my best estimate is mother, daughter, son.
Yeah, exactly.
Klimisch to Klimisch to Klimisch. We've got the trifecta again. So maybe now I can start saying by first name. Claudia on the chase and too far out in front. Picked up by Bro. Leading throw. Contini in the middle. Wide open the end zone. Sneaks it through. And a nice break for Zam Zam. So apologies for scoreboards. We've been crossed up. We got a little bit of information, and we now know that it is 6-4 for Zam Zam. So thanks for bearing with us. It is a timeout as well. No, it's halftime. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back after these messages. And we're back. Werewolves going through the Klimisch once again, and that one drops. The blade did not hold up to the wind.
One of the law of today is flat disc, always flat.
Semprini. And is that up or is it down?
Let's see if our man Finn had a better look on the sideline and could give us this replay.
Food bodies in front, tough angle.
Looks like it wasn't down.
Playing on. Throw to Semprini from Sprighi and didn't connect. Trying to get my Sprighi pronunciation right.
The R after the B.
Sprighi, and sent it, and it's Sprighi who breaks it up. Or did he? No way.
No way.
Sprighi says, okay, why not? But I don't think so. Are we going to get another look at that?
I
No,
don't know.
it is. That is a goal.
That is a goal. It's said and done, but still, I don't believe it.
I am not sure either. Here is another look.
Yes?
Uh,
Yes?
I'm still not sure.
Yes?
I mean,
yes.
it was caught while touching. I don't know.
No. If you held to it, it's a catch. But you had to held. I think so. He held onto it.
I'm still not convinced. I mean, it was very, very close, but I think it was touching the ground
Always
as he
the
caught it.
same skeptic Stefan Rapazzo. If it's not making that, it's not believing that.
Yeah.
Have you ever made a catch that sick?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, tons.
Lots. They all counted.
They're all sick catches. Around 2025, there should be out the biography of Ultimate Life of Stefan Rapazzo.
Oh, there's a
Ollie!
nice, beautiful catch. I think he lands in for a goal.
The clap
Gianni.
you're hearing is mine. I'm clapping for this kind of game. High release, flat flick, right into a diving receiver. Looked like a NFL touchdown celebration.
OBJ.
I would say more like a Lynch celebration.
A Lynch, like Marshawn Lynch.
Marshawn Lynch.
Beast mode.
Taking the card around.
I like Marshawn Lynch. He did a good piece interviewing 49ers fans after they made the
Yes.
Super Bowl.
Yes.
He had a few words for every one of them once they admit that they were 49ers fans, and that made me laugh.
Great guy, Marshawn. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
If he's ever listened to Ultimate Commentary games.
Shaft. Shaft goes back to Klimash. Back to Shaft. Oh, and a bid comes through, but the pass counts, and the next one goes to ground in front of two bidding players.
Zam Zam, the chance to break it again.
Tini leads that throw, and then zips one in to Semprini. The spin around back to Semprini. And Semprini's gone for it, but it gets gobbled up. Shaft takes it and then zips it, but Contini's there. Now Contini, Semprini work together, and timeout taken by Semprini. We're gonna take a timeout too, and we'll be right back after these words.
Always on the move? You can keep up to date with ULTI.TV on all of our social media channels. Like, follow, subscribe, share us with a friend, or send us a message just to say hey. Thank you for supporting us in our mission to grow Ultimate everywhere.
Servo, per favore potresti venire in tenda verde per favore, grazie. Servo in tenda verde.
Contini back and floats one up. Semprini Emma takes it down.
Marini with the swing.
Marini to Contini. There's a whole lot of Inis. Contini, Mini, Mini, Mo. Which way should I go? I'll go to Semprini. And he makes a huge play and then sends to Marini an aggressive negative hat spike. But nothing could be done. Semprini with the huge play.
Yes, we are in Rimini with the Semprini, Contini, Marini.
I mean, double Semprini out there. There's a whole lot of Ini.
Oof. Turning around, levitating with two hands and grabbing that disc, bringing it down to the bank for cashing. That important point for Zam Zam. And we are 8-5, Steph.
8-5.
Say hi to the camera.
It is warm and beautiful here in Rimini.
Our clothes don't match up the temperature that is out here. I'm sweating.
Yeah, it's totally hot. Board shorts and bikinis. I mean, wait, you guys got us on film now. You can tell that we're not in our board shorts and bikinis. I have my bikini for later in the week.
I always wear my bikini.
Martini, Semprini, Sprighi. No, we need another Ini. Marini, bikini. Zam Zam needs some bikinis. Francini.
It's another Ini.
All the Inis.
All the Inis.
In their own end zone, Werewolves trying to make something happen against this zone.
Nice zone by Zam Zam. Oh, paid off. And now Semprini wants to score fast, and it did. Oh, but it's
Travel.
It's called a travel.
I agree. He hadn't even turned around. He was still facing us, and he threw it backwards
Well, it
practically.
doesn't matter. You just have to pivot.
And he succumbs to it. 9-5. What a way to make a living. Werewolf down but not out. But Zam Zam really making it tough for them now with there are just about 7 minutes left in this game.
Yeah. Unfortunately for Werewolf, if things doesn't turn around right now with some big hugs, with some big breaks more than hugs, we're gonna see Zam Zam finishing victorious in this game. Continue pulling.
That one lands and rolls. Klimish picks up and goes to Menke.
I don't know if they want us to cheat the scoreboard, but some Zam Zam staff there just brought us some delightful, sweet Rimini wine.
Very nice of them.
We just had a ad interception. Did you saw it, Steph?
Menke goes back to Klimish. Oh, and right through the hands of Menke. And now Zam Zam pick up, looking for the break. Not there immediately.
Nice marking.
Sprighi to Contini, and he doesn't want to catch it.
Nobody wants to this today.
Nah. That means you gotta take your hands out of your pocket.
Seems right.
Swing,
5
Menke.
minutes left. 5 minutes left. 5 minuti alla fine.
5 minutes remaining. Femke, or Menke with it back in her hands, goes low. Klimesh picks up. Sends wide, over top, a lot of air under it. It almost landed in. Could have been caught in, but would have needed some exceptional speed to catch up to that.
Cristina still rocking that sockless style, even though the temperature is not that warm.
Yeah, no, you don't dream about it.
There's no camera in front of us. People can pass by. Maybe not, but if you have to do so, do it quickly.
But I like the fact that they're assuming there's cameras anywhere near us and they're ducking below.
Yes.
I like the respect.
Also look like we are on a higher stage all the time.
Sprigi throws backwards, playing out of their end zone. Contini asking for a stack or anything. Now they have space. This looks better, actually. This, even with this wind, like every throw's longer, and there's a turnover there. Oh no, there isn't. There's a completion. Oh, and now the turnover. I did like the look of their offense with a bit more space, though.
Yeah, but there was a lack of undercuts. They were all going for the straightforward pass. Nobody was going towards the disc. I guess players start to feel the tiredness, like we do.
Yeah, we feel it here too. Sprigi goes back.
Like we
Sorry, Sprigi didn't go back. He was on the defense, but now Sprigi picks up. Is he gonna put it? Yes. Is it gonna be flat? No.
For sure, better to defend from this side of the field.
Great commitment by Chiani, chugging his body around, reckless abandon. Reader
Big fake.
goes back. Lazadadu to Menke. Now Klimesh. Menke. Klimesh.
Oof.
Low. And
Nice.
picked up by Moritz Jr. Klimesh. And that's a goal to make it 6-9. Chopes.
Maybe it doesn't look like it because of the score, but this game is giving us some sick catches. Really sick ones, like this layout, the grab before when Sprigi touched it. Like there are many catches that were really mentionable.
Yeah, a lot of highlights happening. We're probably gonna see just this next point and then counter +1. Possibly not. It could score in less than 90 seconds, 80, 70 by the time it's thrown, but
Yeah.
the likelihood is that it will go longer than a minute if we assume that in 45 minutes or 44 minutes we've had 15 points. Well, that means 3 minutes per point.
1 minute left.
So let's see.
1 minute left.
And by the time this pulls up and caught, there's going to be 40 seconds left. And or picked up, and I'm precisely right. Semprini to Semprini. Back to Semprini. Tommaso. Deep shot, and the defense sniffed it out.
It's incredible how this wind pays with pays off, and the strategy of hacking and this stuff is incredibly good sometimes. Oh, now it's a big layup dude, by Contini. Oh my God, Steph, you missed that. But Semprini get the disc from Contini right at the ring of the bell, and the time is over now. So it's game to 10, the game to 11. It was after, right after the clap. Yes, indeed, sorry.
Yes, that wine that was so graciously delivered, why I did miss a bit of that point, was in a plastic cup, and this heavy wind blew it all over my pants, Chopo. So
Nice.
just where I want to be at the end of a long day.
Luckily, those are your work jeans.
Yeah, that I wear every day.
For work.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the after party work is work.
Yes.
So
Well, we'll have to find some sort of solution, but there's no good ones. The best solution here is to get a universe point game and Werewolf to come back 5 in a row to take the win. Let's see if they can make it happen. Klimisch goes to Claudia Klimisch. And now Schaft. Schaft
no.
throws high and picked off by Semprini. To Semprini. And bounced off the fingertips a couple times and lands in the hands of Reeder. He sends center to Schaft. Far
Nice.
sideline, Klimisch.
Nice forward pass.
Backwards to Claudia Klimisch, and then too low for Schaft. Semprini trying to direct traffic. Oh, bid by Emma Semprini, but not enough there. Klimisch throws low. Back to Klimisch, Claudia, now Schaft. Back to Klimisch. And the drop. Zam Zam. They do shoot. It gets
Ooh.
macked.
No.
Oh, and the mac was just enough. I thought Spriggy was going to get a second chance.
Let's start again with this nice dump and swing tactic that they're bringing back and forth when they have the disc.
Yeah, ZamZam don't seem to mind because it has caused all sorts of turnovers for them. Sprighi goes wide side. Semprini stuffed
Let's
in the
go!
corner. Marini with the goal, and that will make it a game to 12.
I don't think so.
No, they agreed.
I thought they agreed that the time expired before the last catch, so the previous catch. So this one is the actual last point.
Last point in the penultimate game of the day. The next one being the last will jump back into the real mixed division. You guys will see, well, I'll tell you in just 1 second who's coming up next. That will be Vecchia Romagna versus Silverbacks. So stick around for that. Get more Paganello action today and every day. Chopo, any last words about that game?
Amazing tactical game. The wind is slowing down, so more of amazing plays right here at Paganello 2024.
Wonderful for Mr. Giovanni Chopo Santucci. I've been Stefan Rabazzo. Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you next time.
See you later, alligator.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Merci beaucoup.
Yeah, ultimate.
ULTI.TV.